Hey guys, so I was up late the other night reading about the pyramids, and I found something that genuinely blew my mind. Can you imagine this? No mummy has ever been found inside the Great Pyramid. Not one body. Not one. They built the biggest structure in human history and left it completely empty. So, what the hell was it actually for? That's exactly what we're digging into today. The Pharaoh first. You've got to understand who the Pharaoh really was. He wasn't just a king sitting on a throne. To the ancient Egyptians, he was a living god. He controlled the Nile floods, the crops, the whole prosperity of Egypt. If the Pharaoh was happy, the country thrived. If he wasn't, well, things got bad fast. So, when a god king died, you didn't just bury him in a hole, you built him something eternal. That's where the pyramids come in. How big are we talking? The Great Pyramid of Giza was built around 2560 BC, over 4,500 years ago. We're talking 2.3 million stone blocks. Some of them weigh as much as 10 elephants each. No cranes, no wheels, no modern machines, just ropes, ramps, levers, and thousands of human beings. And yet, it's still standing. Still one of the most impressive things humans have ever made. The afterlife part. Egyptians saw death as a doorway, not an end. Imagine dying and still having to pass a test. And if you live a good life, paradise, heavy heart full of bad stuff, game over. For the Pharaoh to make it through safely, two things were non-negotiable. His body had to be perfectly preserved, that's why mummification, and his soul needed a place to return to. That place was the pyramid. The shape itself, it was designed to look like sun rays shooting down to earth, a literal stairway or ramp for the king's soul to climb back up to the gods, the workers. Now, quick reality check. Most of us were taught that slaves built the pyramids. That's actually wrong. Archaeologists found the workers' village right next to Giza. These guys had good food, plenty of beer, doctors, and even sick leave. Sick days in 2500 BC. They were skilled, proud craftsmen who were well paid and fed. They weren't miserable slaves. They were part of something massive, and they knew it. The star thing. Here's where it gets really cool. The Great Pyramid is aligned to true north with crazy accuracy, only 0.05 degrees off. That's better than many buildings made in the 1800s with modern tools. And if you look at the three pyramids at Giza from above, they match the exact positions and slight angle of the three stars in Orion's belt. The Egyptians called Orion Osiris, their god of the afterlife. So some believe the pyramids weren't just tombs. They were a giant map of the sky built on earth, so the pharaoh's soul would know exactly where to go after death. The crazy theories? Of course, there are wild theories too. Aliens? Nah, we've found the tools, the quarries, the worker records, even the bread ovens. This was 100% human achievement. Grain storage? Someone seriously suggested that. But these things are mostly solid stone with tiny tunnels. Doesn't make sense. Energy generators or power plants, super fun to think about, but there's no solid evidence. So why were the pyramids really built? Probably a mix of everything. A tomb, a spiritual home for the king's soul, a massive power statement, and maybe even a star map all at once. Built by human hands 4,500 years ago, and they're still standing, still mysterious. That's what I love about history. So, which part surprised you the most? The empty pyramid, the precision, the worker village? Drop it in the comments. And if you want a full video on exactly how they built these things, the ramps, the levers, the crazy math they used, just comment build below and I'll make it. If you enjoyed this, hit like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.